Welcome back. 7:45 at the top of the hour. We showed you some new body camera video from the moments right after a pregnant librarian was shot and killed. This happened in Orange City. Police say road rage led to this, and the woman who was killed, Sarah Morales, they say that she started the incident. As many people travel this holiday, experts say it's really important that we need to keep our emotions in check before a situation spirals out of control. And joining us this morning to talk more about that is our good friend, Dr. Romie Mushtaq. She is a local neurologist and a wellness expert. Always good to see you, Dr. Romie. How are you?
Good morning, Amy, and wonderful. Thank you all for having me virtually in your studio.
Well, listen, this story, and I'm sure it was for you too, was just so shocking to so many people. So many people wondered, how does a situation get this far, right? What should have been maybe a minor traffic accident turns into a woman no longer being alive.
Amy, good morning. You know, this is a particularly shocking story that is making national headlines for the following reason. You know, we can say we're immune to stories of road rage and death. And you know, I don't want to minimize any loss of life. But what's different that's registering here is that the aggressor is a woman and she also was carrying child. And so there's also death of an unborn child. But let me explain what happens. A road rage, or what's psychologically known as intermittent explosive anger disorder, really two things happen. Is stress can get out of control and anger just erupts unprompted often. And what normally happens when we're stressed out, people will either go in fright mode and just stand still. They may flee away from the scene, or they fight. And what you had here was two individuals who chose to fight. And while investigation is still ongoing, it's shocking to hear that two individuals after a crash are now fighting, and gun violence is now involved. And so I think all around it just is surprising and unexpected twist of what we typically don't hear in a road rage incident.
Dr. Romie, if we find ourselves in this situation, right, a minor accident or somebody cuts you off as you're driving, and obviously there are going to be a lot of cars on the road over the next few days because people are going to be traveling, it's going to be more crowded and it's going to be annoying. What do you need to do, like in your own mind, to sort of check yourself?
You know, Amy, I have the 3 rules of time and Tupperware and thanks, right? So the first thing is time. We always say this during the holiday season, but now more than important than ever, whether you're on the highway or in an airport, we know that lines are going to be longer. You're more likely to bump into someone, and holiday season is stressful. The American Psychological Association shows that 1 in 3 Americans is so stressed out right now that it's even difficult to figure out what to wear. So now imagine that if someone cuts you off in traffic, or the lines are longer than expected in the airport, your stress levels are going to rise. So number 1, give yourself time when you're traveling. 2, I always say Tupperware. The lines are going to be longer at restaurants or food courts. So take food or snacks with you as much as possible. And the third thing is give thanks. I always say this is start with giving thanks to yourself. We're so hard on ourselves, and then we get more upset, and we can project that anger and frustration out on strangers or family members. So thank your body for getting up out of bed that day.
Yeah, absolutely. Gratefulness really is something I think not a lot of people take into consideration. Just being grateful really does make such a huge difference. Always great to talk to you, Dr. Romie, and we wish you a very happy Thanksgiving with you and your family. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you all as well, Amy.
Take care.